of the ruins of that old moon. Hindi na pwede, Secretary Doge. Hindi na pwede na itong mga tao na ito, they're already entrenched na. Walang mayari. Talagang either I'm going to revamp, consider everybody resign there. And if there is a structure, we can slowly and yung disband yung ibang just a simple, I mean, as simple as it could ever be. That's what I mean. So yun those are my thoughts, mga kababayan. If I offended you with bad words, sabi ng pare, bad words. Kasi kami noon, ewan ko, marami nang namatay sa classmate ko. Kaya pa siya, si Dominguez. So, kababata ko yan. Noon mo, sa eskwela, sa Ateneo, during our time, if you are heard or caught speaking in the vernacular, jogging is 1,000 words after school. You are detained there. I will not talk and I will always talk in English. Maski na pabaluktot ka pa English ka dyan, kailangan English ka. I don't know if it has improved my character or not. Lahat kami noon yung makapagsalita ng ngayon yan, gawin mo sa akin, deport kita. Why should I not talk in the vernacular? This is my country. You have to teach me another way of doing it, but not as a sort of a punishment just because I'm talking in Visayan. Yun lang po. Telco, it's school time. About a good percentage of our studentry are really dependent already on itong mga Facebook, and whatever learning that they could get from there. Pero dyan din ang, democracy comes with a price. Kita yung sinabi mo niya kanina, may nagbabastos. It originated from a parochial private mga madre. I'm not, hindi ko naman sinasabi madre. Gagaling lang doon. I was being asked kanina by kami nag-uusap kung what sort of punishment. So if minor, we'll have to deal with a minor. Minor is a minor. Pero kung matanda na yan, padala mo sa Manila, sampalin ko lang. Yes, Secretary Anyo. Ikaw ang magsampal?
Nag-usap-usap na po kami nila. Senator Bongo po, nag-iimbestiga na po ang DepEd at saka ang Philippine National Police. At magbibigay po kami ng aming rekomendasyon. Maganda po talaga na tuluyan ang kaso ito para wag pong pamarisan.
You know why? It is, the Facebook is as wide as the universe. Ang news yan, it can create, lahat bastos, create trouble, or wala nang magawa. It has opened a Pandora's box. Lumalabas na lahat ng lahat ng kaputahan na maisip ng tao, mailagay niyan. It has opened the Pandora's box, and I think that we should be stricter, more open. At itong Facebook naman, I just, from what I have learned in the past days, na pati yung advocacy ng gobyerno, tinatanggal. So what's the purpose of you being here? If government itself, Facebook, listen to me, we allow you to operate here, hoping that you could help us also. Now, if government cannot espouse or advocate something which is good for the good of the people, then what is your purpose here in my country? Tapos yung left, ini-encourage kayo, then you believe in the left, and to the point of almost make a sweeping move to yung sa health, website ng health, military, we're fighting a war. You know, Facebook insurgency is about overturning government. What would be the point? I said before, in my eyes, what would be the point of allowing you to continue if you cannot help us? We are not advocating mass destruction. We are not advocating mass massacre. It's a fight of ideas. And apparently, from the drift of your statement or your position is that it cannot be used as a platform for anything. It's so convoluted, I cannot understand it. But ito na lang, tell me kung bakit hindi ko magamit para sa kapakanan ng taong bayan. If government cannot use it for the good of the people, then we have to talk. We have to talk sense. If we are promoting the cause of the rebellion, which is already, which was already here before you came, and so many thousands of my soldiers and civilians dying, then if you cannot reconcile the idea of what your purpose is or was, then we have to talk. I don't know what I will do, but we have to talk. Hindi pwede na, you cannot lay down a policy for my government. I allow you to operate here. You cannot bar or prevent me from espousing the objectives of government. No government in this wide world espouses killing or execution or whatnot. But you know that there is a left, that the left is the National Democratic Front. And that's then the New People's Army as an organ of that. So, kung hindi tayo magkaintindihan dyan, mag-usap tayo uli. is there life after Facebook? I don't know. Pero mag-usap tayo. Mga kababayan ko, pardon my long speech. Sometimes I have to bubuhos ko kasi para maintindihan ninyo. Kasi kung hindi tayo mag-intindihan itong Facebook na to, I really do not know. But my job is to protect government interest. It's not even anybody's job. Akin yan. To protect government interest always. If you cannot help me protect government interest, then let us talk. We may or we may not find the solution. If we cannot, then I'm sorry. Mga kababayan ko, maraming salamat sa pagtangkilig ba yan? Tama, pagtangkilig. Bisaya ang kilid is side by side. Pagtangkilig sa amin dito. At maraming salamat po. Magandang gabi.
Mr. President, we are recommending the community quarantine classification of certain LGUs. Ito po ay patungkol sa kanilang bagong community quarantine classification. Ng mga probinsya, highly urbanized cities at independent component cities para po sa darating na buwan ng Oktubre. Ang pinakamataas na community quarantine classification ay MECQ. At para sa isang lalawigan, ito po ang Lanao del Sur, including Marawi City. At 6 naman po ang isa sa ilalim sa GCQ. Ito po ang NCR, Batangas, Tacloban City, Bacolod City, Iligan City, at Iloilo City. Habang ang natitirang 78 na probinsya at mga highly urbanized cities and independent component cities ay nasa ilalim ng MGCQ. This is actually the lowest community quarantine status, Mr. President, just before it progresses into the new normal, so to speak. Para po sa Iloilo City, ang previous classification nila na MECQ ay ipapatupad na lamang hanggang sa katupasan ng September. Ang kanilang bagong classification na GCQ ay papatupad mula sa October 1 at batay na rin sa updated data at rekomendasyon ng kanilang pamunuang lungsod.